Hey everybody, Contractor Mike here, and this is after demo at the Ted and Deb job. So this is what it looks like when we've torn everything out. You can see open stud walls and all that. What I would like to point out first is down below us, I am standing on a well-protected floor. They have an existing hardwood floor that we're going to refinish, but we wanted to put paper and masonite down because we don't want people dropping tools, putting big chunks in it and holes in it. So everything that's still going to stay, we've protected it. Now, let's talk about what's going to happen here. This wall is coming out, and this wall is coming out, and we're going to have this nice big open space in here. Now, the other thing that we're doing is these beams. Nobody wants to see beams below the ceiling anymore, so what we call sucking them up. So what we're going to do here is all this is going to be gone, and we're going to put what's called LVLs, that stands for laminated veneer lumber, and it's going to start here at the top plate and go up. And so we got a little bit of ductwork in our way here, but it's going to flex enough for us to get it up. It needs to move about a ½ inch, and we'll get that really easily. And then when that's done, we'll have one flat ceiling all the way through here. And in the hallway, the existing hallway, we've got this little low ceiling. That's what they did back when they built these houses. We don't know why, they just did. So what we're going to do is take this all out of here and match the ceiling height, the 8-foot height in the rest of the house. And this runs all the way down the hallway, and this is all going to be gone. So we have to move a few wires, and they're going to have some nice lighting in here. It's going to be really nice. Now this here used to be a pocket door. We're just going to frame this in and wall this up. So when you come in the entry, you won't be able to see right into the kitchen. You're just going to be guided right straight through here. Okay, so now I'm going to look through here. So our beam, and we found this is the inventive way to do the beam back then. I think they ran out of material, and so they kind of made their own, which has worked, but it's not even sitting on the trimmer stud here, which is interesting. But we're going to make that all better. So we're going to have a beam that essentially spans almost 20 feet from this corner all the way to the other wall that we're going to frame in where the old pocket door used to be. Now from there, we're going to have to do, just like they have here, they've got support that goes up to the ridge beam that we're going to have to put back. And we've got this support here, which goes to the midline support of the roof. So the roof is actually well supported in this house, and we're just going to put that back the way it is now, except it's going to be on top of the beam. The other thing is this paneling that's here has blown insulation inside. So what we do in this situation, instead of making a big mess of all the insulation on the floor, we're just going to drywall right over this. And that's on both sides of this whole family room here. So it's going to be drywall all the way through, nice flat ceiling all the way through. It's going to be great. So over here at the fireplace, had a hearth, a brick hearth here that we tore out. We're going to fur this wall out for sheetrock, so the brick's going to go away, and there's going to be a nice gas insert in here. So what they had, and what they did back in the old days, was they ran down to a foundation in the hole here, and then they built the whole thing up from there, so it's sitting on the ground and not on the floor. So we're just going to frame in this floor in this area, and it'll all be fine. And so that's, oh yeah, let's talk about plumbing over here in the kitchen. So what they did back then, they had the old galvanized pipe, and we're going to inspect this when the plumber comes out. We think it's okay, but if not, we'll replace it with PVC. If it's all good, we're just going to come from the T-fitting here with new PVC because the sink's going back in the same place that it was. Also, you can't see this very well, but there's this little bit of copper wire that's run through all inside of the walls here. That was the old way that they used to ground the electrical, and it was the halfway point between the old knob and tube days to what we have now. So it was like the halfway point, and that's how they put a ground on it. So this is going to stay actually, because we're not taking out all the drywall in the whole house. So I guess that's it for this trip here. This is after demo, and this is a day for us to lay out things and put cabinets down on the floor where everything goes, and we'll come in after the rough end's done and we'll see how we did. Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye.